So, good day. I'm April Joy Bautista. Today, I'm going to discuss about features of the 1987 Constitution. So, when you say Constitution, it is the highest law, supreme law, or fundamental law. Then, itong 1987 Philippine Constitution, na-ratified siya noong February 2, 1987. Kasama na nito dito yung preamble, which is the introductory part ng Constitution. So, the features of 1987 Constitution consists of preamble and 18 articles. So, i-recite ko lang po yung preamble. Preamble. We, the sovereign Filipino people, imploring the aid of Almighty God, in order to build a just and humane society, and establish a government that shall embody our ideals and aspirations, promote common good, conserve and develop our patrimony, and secure to ourselves and our posterity the blessing of independence, and the democracy under the rule of law, and the regime of truth, justice, freedom, love, equality, and peace. Do ordain and promulgate this Constitution. So, yun po yung preamble. So, aside sa preamble, meron tayong 18 articles. So, number 1. So, yung number 1 is Article 1, National Territory. It comprises the Philippine Archipelago with all the islands and waters embraced wherein. So, ito yung puwang hangganan ng isang bansa sa loob ng isang teritoryo. So, article number 2 is Declaration of the Principal and State Policies. So, dito sa article 2, meron siyang 28 section, which is yung section 1. So, yung section 1 to 7 is yung state principles, and yung section 7 to 28 yung state policies. Next is Bill of Rights. It established the relationship of the individual to the lawful power of the state. Dito nakapaloob yung freedom of speech, freedom of expression. Then next is Article 4, Citizenship. Citizens of the Philippines who marry aliens shall retain their citizenship unless by their act or omission they are claimed under the rule of law to renounce it. Dito naman kung paano ka naging citizen dito sa Pilipinas. And next is Article 5, which is the suffrage. Ito naman yung right to vote. Ito yung karapatan natin na bumoto or pumili ng gusto nating ihalal. And next is Article 6, Legislative Department. Legislative Department, the legislative branch enacts legislation, confirms or rejects presidential appointment, and has the authority to declare war. This branch includes Congress, Senate and the House of Representatives, and several agencies that provide support service to Congress. So, dito naman, yung Congress of the Philippines consists of Senate and House of Representatives. Next is Article 7, which is the Executive Department. The day-to-day agreement and administration of federal laws is in the hands of various executive departments created by Congress to deal with specific areas of national and international affairs. Ito naman yung kabayanihan ng isang Pangulo. Then next is Article 8, which is the Judicial Department. Judicial Department interprets the meaning of law, apply laws to individual cases, and decides if laws violate the constitutional judicial power. So, judicial power is rested in one Supreme Court and in such lower court as they establish law. And next is Article 9, which is the Constitutional Commission. So, Article 9 is yung Constitutional Commission. So, ito yung commission, Civil Service Commission, Commission on Election, and Commission on Audit. And next is Article 10, which is the local government. people who have the authority to make decisions or pass laws in a small geographic area near to them. So, ito yung province, cities, municipalities, and barangays. Na sila yung nagpapas ng laws sa mga binanggit ko po. And next is Article 11. Accountability of public officers. So, dito naman, sa article number 11, kapag public officer ka, kailangan maging accountability ka. And next is Article 12, National Economy and Patrimony. In the grant of rights, privilege, and concessions covering the national economy and patrimony, the state shall give preference to qualified Filipinos. The state shall promote the preferential use of Filipino labor, domestic material, and local goods. So, ito naman yung grant ng privilege covering national economy and patrimony. Next is social justice and human rights. So, social justice and human rights provides that the state shall protect working women by providing safe and healthful working conditions. Ito naman, meaning ng kapag sinabing justice, working towards equal society. And next is Article 14. Education, science, and technology, arts, culture, and sports education. Protect and promote the rights of all citizens to quality education at all levels and shall take appropriate steps to make such education as accessible to all. Ito naman yung karapatan ng bawat estudyante na makapag-aral. Right to education. And next is Article number 15, which is the family. The family is widely known as the basic unit of the society. The state recognizes the Filipino family as the foundation of the nation. Next is general provision. The article number 16 is general provision. All contracts of certain type must comply with this law and regulation contracto, special provision regulations, applicable only to a particular contract type. So, dito yung member ng legislative officers, before they enter to their duties or office, they shall take oath. Yung mga legislative officer, bago po sila magpunta sa kanilang offices, kailangan muna po nila mag-take ng oath. Next, Article number 17, Amendments of Revision. Amendments of revision implies continuance of the general plans and purpose of the law with corrections to better accomplish its purpose. Basically, yung revisions suggest fundamental change, while amendments is correction din po siya ng details. Next is Article 18, which is the transitory provision. The first election of members of the Congress under the Constitution shall be held on the second Monday of May 1987. So, what is the main purpose of Constitution? The purpose of Constitution is mainly to set down rules and regulation for what the government can and cannot, and how it should function. So, that's all.